Well, hello, welcome to the iSCAR Logan Clampitt up to UTC 100 at Michigan International Speedway here in Berkeley, Michigan, United States of America. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes. Unfortunately, we don't have any commentary for that. I did get a request for commentary, but that didn't go through well because my OBS is currently having issues right now. Anyway, 50 laps here at Michigan, going to be a straightforward race. 50% fuel is back, so we should have one required pit stop for today for tonight's race. Again, straightforward race for tonight. Should be interesting. Currently, Michael Bianchini is up on top of the... as he's going backwards right now. Michael Bianchini is currently leading the practice right now with a 41.129. Connor Brandon in second with a 41.148. I'm in third. Andy Andrews with a 41.159. Chase Bonsner with a 41.172. Eric Heater just got hit. 41.3. So very minimal people are running very fast lap times. The fastest lap times we'll see up on the board would be around 41 ones or 41 flat or 41 zeros. So, but we're not really seeing that up on the board, so it should be just about an even field tonight, as everybody goes ahead and drifts it around, because what's underway is qualifying. So, multiple people are in.
All right, man.
The person with the highest I rating is Dylan Simones in that number 14. For tonight, and we'll go ahead and play the national anthem. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself as qualifying is gonna go underway. Alright, and that'll sum up our national anthem, and we'll go ahead as results are popping in. Currently, Connor Brandon is up top. We'll go ahead and take it on board. What it's like to take a lap around here. This is on board with Ezeckiel Reyes. This is what the line people will take all around here. That's actually not the lap. That's definitely not the lap that it was. Turn number 1, right there is where you want to turn down when the safety rear starts. You want to be lifting right here, all the way to the second rear. Put your left side tire is off the low rear. You gotta get right up next to that wall. Just get as wide as an arc as you can. Down the back stretch. You can take an early arc in here. Sort of actually suggested to do that so you can get a wider arc off the corner. This basically runs like Kentucky. All the way up against the wall, off exit. The trucks is going to get loose on the longer run, so people are most likely going to be lifting off more. As we going to go back live now and see the standings of qualifying. And Andy Andrews has rounded himself safely up there. Andy Andrews hit a 41.128, so that's the fastest lap time we've seen. And looks like, oh boy, we're getting a lot of late entries as well. So I think the field 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people now in. One of the people, we'll go ahead and scroll down the results. With people, Logan Clampitt also enrolled in, so it should be interesting on how he is going to play out the scene, starting in the back most likely, because probably won't make a lap in unless it was while I was previewing the track. But yep, up front with a 41.128, that is Andy Andrews. Man. The fastest times I've seen around here, around C-Fixed, was 41.0 and 40.9. Should be interesting to see how fast these people go around the corner. Has 10 seconds left in qualifying now. That's probably going to sum it up. Andy Andrews is going to pick up his first pole of the night of this season. Actually, his first ever iSCAR pole, so congratulations to Andy Andrews. He's going to earn a bonus point because of that. So here we go. We're going to grid ourselves up for tonight's race, and of course, as I said, that number 20 machine is rounding himself up there. Show you from 3 different angles. This is TV2 from the pit road. TV1 all the way against the start finish line. TV3 all the way up on the stands, directing towards the start finish line as well. Right beside him, that's number 20. Go ahead and pull up the ticker before I miss it. People have not gridded yet. But once we get those people in, we're going to roll off the grid order. Fortunate to us, we only have 1 pace left, so it should be plain old and simple. Going through the field. I think they just shifted. It looks like 3rd place did not grid up. And I think that's Bianchini. Supposed to be starting 3rd. Yeah. Bianchini looks like he didn't grid up. It's very unfortunate to him. I was looking forward to what he had to go ahead and take for us. Nope, he's gridded. There he is. Alright. Coolio. Everybody's here now. So, I think 14 people in total are in the field. So we're going to go ahead and roll off the starting order. Up front, that is Andy Andrews, run number 1, alongside Connor Brennan. Run number 2 going to consist of Michael Bianchini and Dylan Simone. Simone's making his debut tonight. Eric Heater and Chase Bonsner going to round out row number 3. Jack Healy and Brian C. Mullen, number 4. Dave Allen and George Stolzma. Dave Allen returning after Daytona. Everybody right behind Dave Allen, Tolzma, by people who did not qualify. One of those people who did not qualify, not number 44, Clampitt. We're going to be watching out for him tonight. Actually, I can't find his name. Oh, there it is. And that number 44, JDR Graphics Chevrolet. It's going to be interesting how he'll weave his way to the field, but I wouldn't be surprised if he'll be a top 2 car for tonight's race. Found themselves back up front. 20 machine of the Andrews. He's going to lead the field with green. By. Again, this is Andy's first ever iSCAR goal, so congratulations to him. iSCAR is going to go make the left-hander on pit lane. Here we go. We're getting set for Michigan UTC 100, and Andy ready on throttle. Green flag. This time by. Car length. Last time we ran Michigan, Clampitt, it's Connor Rennick. He wants to look a bit racy up there on the low side. He wants to go for the lead now. This long straightaway, this is a very momentum-based track, so if you do have damage, it's really going to be hard for you to catch up. Connor shoving it in that corner. Look at Smugs there on the low side. Dylan Smugs wants to make it go.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh my goodness. Looks like Brian C. Mullen involved. See 25 Tolsma there in the background. Another one laying up there on the high side. That's Andrew Klein, or Matthew Klein, excuse me. That didn't take long. That's a very unfortunate sign to us. We're gonna get a replay. What just happened? There's a lot of blinking going on. Ooh. That's not right. Who collects your last week's winner of Eric Keplinger in that 60? Very unfortunate. We'll go ahead and take another angle of it. But it looks like to me, I'm not sure if Mullen, that number 17, Brian C. Mullen, tried to go up and get a good side draft or some sort of thing off of Tolsma, because Tolsma was definitely slow. Ooh, he had contact right there. Definite contact. Bam, you see the contact right there. Let's get an onboard of this onboard Ryan Kwan. Should be an interesting view right here. Oh yeah, it looks like Mullen definitely got into George right there. George was trying to stay low, but I think Mullen was expecting George to go on the apron or whatsoever as pit stop's underway. Everybody probably going to top off with fuel. So Mullen's now one down. See Tolsma right there. Mullen with a lot of damage. Klein was also involved in that. He got a piece of it, as well as he missed a stall, as you see right there. And show up pit lane. So to me, everybody from 6th on back. Came in to take tires because they can't make it on fuel. So go ahead and top it off. Looks like Mullen's going to be our first DNF of the day. See if we get a want to go signal this time by. Hopefully we do, so we get this race up and going. I'd say it's just about as good. Oh, much color. I forgot what I was about to say. I'm sort of distracted right now. A couple of things because I'm looking around my room. There's a bug flying around. Yeah, these pace laps are going to be long, so we're going to go side by side, and you won't miss a thing. I'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find race day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
And we're back here live for the UTC 100 at Michigan International Speedway. Currently, Connor Brand is up front. He didn't pit alongside 5 other people. Just the top 5 stayed out. Old Tigers. They didn't opt to go ahead and top off. So what happens? This time by. Connor wants to wait out the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
You get full throttle it coming into the corner on the restart. Let's look at the block that Jack Haley put on Logan Clampitt. All the way to the bottom of the racetrack. He's gonna pass him. See if the 9 want to pull a crossover. Looks like you can't. You're still side by side for second. That is 10 to 14. A lot of these people are bunching up. This is what Michigan's done for the trucks. You saw it. Truck race earlier. Hardcore there. There we go. I turned down the microphone volume just a tad. Hopefully, Hopefully it could be better. On the front straightaway. Mars in the lead. As this run progresses, as I said, everybody is gonna start sliding to the loose side. But these people, they didn't run long green flag. They didn't really run as long as practice as they could. This Clampitt really dove it in for second. Clampitt now started all the way in the back. That's Reisman. He's made his way up to second. Now he's going to chase down Connor Brandon. Connor's been having a lot of tough luck. He had a bad race at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, where not even. Across the start-finish line, lap number 1. He got a tap from Dale Holman, and that basically ruined his race. Not to mention the Cole Woody incident as well. Yeah, tough luck for him. Oh, we got trouble. Andy Andrews, hard into the wall. I'll have to call a caution for that.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Yep, and unfortunate to your pole sitter. That looks like it's going to be the end for Andy Andrews' day in that number 20. That's very unfortunate, to be honest. That sucks. Knowing you're the fastest car on track, well, besides Clampitt. But, my oh my. Get a replay of what happened here. See Andrews laying there on the low side. It looks like there was a bit of contact there with Daly and Andrews. Oh yeah, it looks like Haley just bam into the wall he went. Oh my. Wow. Man, look at the save that 9 had. Oh, hit the wall. That's really unfortunate at 20. He's just a victim of circumstances. Tried to lock it down, but my goodness, hard in the wall he went. And that obviously gonna end his day. You'll see the 9 get up into the wall right here. Right there. Depending on where you run, the truck can get loose or tight on exit. And it looks like Jack most likely made that made the entry wrong in 1 and 2, and up the track he went, and into the wall he went alongside the 20. Yeah, you see Jack, he's all the way on the low grid. You don't want to be there, or else the truck will literally shoot up the track, and Andrews nowhere to go. Oh. That just sucks for Andrews because he was on pole for this one, as a couple of takers. I mean, a couple people who stayed out. One of them Bianchini. Another one Tolsma. Tolsma pit last caution. Caution before this. Looks like Heater is going to be first one off the pit road. A lot of people coming onto pit road, topping off on fuel. And now up front, Michael Bianchini is leading his first laps of the night. Started third. Cycled himself up to first. Tolsma, again, he pitted last caution. He was involved in one of the cautions with Mullen, but fortunate to him, I don't think that there was any front end damage to his truck, so he'll go ahead and continue up. I don't think there's actually any damage at all. Oh, never mind that. There's damage to his left rear. Andrew Klein gonna get a wave around. Matthew Klein, I should say. Bonsner also taking damage repairs. Andrews, unfortunate to him. looks like to be out of the race. There's still 2 to go, so I'll go ahead and roll a couple of commercials here. Once we hit 1 to go, we'll give you a bit of track summary and a bit of race summary as well. We'll be right back. You won't miss a thing. We'll be side by side as well. iSCAR is proud to present its title sponsor, Tolsma Designs. Tolsma Designs breaks new ground with great paint scheme replicas on multiple vehicles such as World of Outlaw vehicles, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series cars, iRacing Rally Cost cars, and many more. Please go check them out in the descriptions below. And we're back here live for the UTC 100 here at Michigan International Speedway. Currently, Bianchini up front. You see him dodge pit road right there on the side-by-side. A bit of grass on his tires, hopefully he cleans that all out. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Michael Bianchini, George Tolsma, Eric Heater, Dylan Simones, and Ryan Kwan going to round up the top 5. George Tolsma and Michael Bianchini did stay out. So it should be interesting in what they're going to be doing on the restart for this one. As we're coming to green this time by. iSCAR going to make its way onto pit road on the left side. And Bianchini hit the go button and
Green flag,
Tolsma
green flag.
did not get going on the high side. Lost back a ton of positions. Connor ran and had to jump up to the high side. Nearly just about take it 4 wide around the corner. Tolsma hit the apron. Oh, look at everybody trying to file around Tolsma, taking it 3 wide around him. Tolsma fell up from second. Looks like he's going to fall out of the top 5 very easily. Meanwhile, up front, Bianchini has pulled a marginal gap against Eric Heater. Number 28 machine. See Ryan Kwan in 3rd. It's one of the underdogs around here. It's Kwan all the way to the low side. That's, again, not where you want to be. Connor's definitely going to have a run up on him. Yep, Connor goes to the low side. Just all the way down to the apron as we have a battle for the lead. Looks like Eric Heater wants to take it to the point. Didn't want to arc off the corner as much. So Bianchini didn't want to track out. Up across the side, to the finish line. And that's an exact replica of what we saw in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race. As Heater, he really entered low there. We'll see if Bianchini can get some type of crossover going. He's all the way up the low side. Here comes Clampitt out of nowhere. He has a run. He goes low. Bianchini blocks. Heater wants to block Clampitt as well. Clampitt is side by side with Bianchini. Look at the 10. Will he shove it into the corner? Hopefully he can stick it. Indeed he does, but everybody's going to fly back on the outside. Here comes that 4-4 Clampitt. Another foul for the lead now. Nearly contact right there with the 28. Right across the start finish line. Looks like 28 takes about his own by a nose. It looks like Clampitt with those fresh old 4 tires. Fresh old, what am I saying? Fresh rubber on his tires. He's most likely going to take it to the point as he gets an extreme run in the outside. He's probably going to fly by the 28 of Heater. Got Heater going to slide in line in second. Heater also pitted on that caution. Excuse me, I thought Heater stayed out. It was the 10 of Bianchini, who's all the way now basically last. I mean, not last, so last on the lap. There's the Logan 19 out of 50. You see the 10 of Bianchini there on the low side. He tried to come in and down under caution. Don't know what really happened there.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Speaking of
Caution
caution,
is out.
it looks like around goes the 25 of Tolsma. Tolsma yet again loops it. It looks like this is turn number 2. Second wreck Tolsma has been involved in, sadly. We're gonna go ahead and take a replay. What happened here coming into turn number 2? And looks like, man. Haley was, what in the world? I don't know what Tolsma was really thinking there, but Haley got a huge block from Gabe. He gave it, Gabe, off the corner, and he had to run. Jack wanted to block. He put it in the grass just to get himself by. He nearly hooked him right there. He hooked that. Oh man. It's like, I don't know what they were doing coming into the corner. You could just take it wide, and it looks like the 9 just got disconnected. I wouldn't be surprised of all those instant points that he got. He would have been disconnected because of that. Gabe Allen, victim of circumstances. I'd say Tolsma sort of pushed the issue, but Haley was more of a culprit right there in that one as we're coming down on pit road this time by. Everybody coming in on the pit road. Clampitt sort of memeing around and moving around. Gabe Allen staying up on track. He's gonna log himself an extra point there. So Gabe Allen gets an extra point for staying on track, and Clampitt sort of overshot his pit stall. He's gonna push it in. As you see a couple of other people right there at the 94 Menchu. Here up on the low side. I forgot to put pit stops. Here on the left-hand side. Goes up and away goes Clampitt. Heater hit the exact same time, but looks like Heater won't be able to beat Clampitt out. Yeah, Clampitt was too far up ahead for something to happen there, so he's too far up ahead in pit road for Heater to really gain any ground on it. So great pit, great, what you call it? Great stop there by Clampitt. So I'm gonna do a bit of memeing around. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up info. And let's see who has the 22 incidents. Yep, not surprised. It's Jack Haley. And looks like he gets a disqualification because of that. It's Logan Clampitt is suddenly heading towards the infield. He's just about sideways. Don't know what he's doing. Clamp sort of dirt tracking around, and we're gonna go side by side yet again because of the long caution laps. Apologies about all the commercials. Don't want to be NBC. I'll be right back. What? We're gonna talk about a bit of fuel mileage and how this race might play out into effect. You won't miss seeing. Again, we're gonna be side by side.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Alright, we're back on track, and it looks like Clampitt wants to top off on fuel, so Clampitt gonna go ahead and slide onto pit road. Might even take tires just for it. But anyway, we've basically reached that point in which we're coming up on 25 to go, and this fuel is at 50%. So if this thing goes green from all the way out here from this point on, this is gonna turn into a fuel mileage race. We still haven't seen how this is gonna turn out for for a long run, because we still haven't had a decent green flag run come in. I think our longest green flag run was like 4 or 5 laps. We've had a lot of cautions, 3 in total, 11. But we had a lot of lead changes as well. Track info on the right panel. It's Michigan International Speedway, 2 miles, so 2-mile track. One of the very own D ovals. If you don't know, iRacing is going to be updating this next build, so it won't be the bumpy version. It'll be the spicy version, which is repave. So, Gabe Allen, first laps, he's going to lead in iSCAR, and he's going to take the field to green this time by. He stayed out on that caution, as he's gonna hit the go. Green flag this time by.
Flag.
It's up and away. Ryan Kwan wants to get the better of him. Kwan goes to the inside. Kwan all the way to the apron. Oh! Bit of contact there as Gabe, I don't know if he tried to throw a mean block or something like that, but he tried to really get out of the way. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to get out of the way now. Look at all these people right in front of him, though. They're looking like 4 wide into turn number 3. See Bianchini laying back in the background. Up high banks, that's the number 44 Clampitt. Trying to make something happen. Menchu stuck up on the low side. This is the pack that we're going to be watching for. Clampitt is now battling with Connor Brandon. 3rd. We got a battle for the lead. I just noticed Ryan Kwan has just taken it to the point. Kwan's been running that very low groove. He's been hitting the apron as well. And Dylan Simone's, unsurprisingly, gets a huge run because Ryan Kwan's mistake right there. And up front, Dylan Simone's now going to be your new leader. So Kwan going to be your 6th leader of the night's race. And looks like Dylan Simone's is going to also lead lap, as long as Clampitt is going to get a run. Down to the front straightaway. Simone's going to lead his first lap as a rookie in iSCAR. Now Kwan's starting to get the gist of it. He's running 2nd lane now. Connor Brandon finding out with Eric Keeter. Connor getting a push from Bianchini right there. Ooh, Connor's blinking. Connor always has a bit of blinking issues, so would it be safe for Bianchini to push him? You saw what happened there with, ooh, look at Kwan get up high. Everybody gets to scramble. Ooh, bit of contact with Heater and Connor, as Vaughn's gonna move up high just for them to get by. Or hopefully he's gonna shuffle in line and back here. Looks like Quan didn't really get the good 3 and 4, as look how close they are off the corner. 92 gonna go up 3rd. Meanwhile, up front, we have a battle for the lead. A lot of action going around along the racetrack. There he goes to the inside. 44, Clampitt. Really dive it in, Longs. Building some loans. Simone's gonna go up high. Clampitt gonna take it to the point. Well, Simone's wants it back. He's gonna pinch him down, try to get a side draft, but Clampitt clears on the front stretch. Simone's has to not just hope for a caution or some sort of thing to happen now, because Clampitt, with all his skills and strategy played out, I think the Clampitt has just secured a win. Not to bore out the race or anything like that, but look at Clampitt. Oh, something's meme-fied with Clampitt. Clampitt's just memeing around. He just shoved it all the way on the apron. He's just teasing around with Dylan now. Dylan gonna try the bottom. Clampitt good run off, even though he's 5 on the red stretch. Look at Clampitt. Sort of toss up a bit of dirt right there. Side by side for 5th as well. Looks like Ryan Quan gonna pick this up from the low side. Oh, Quan, it's a good run off the corner, but oh man, there might be a bit of contact. Man, that 10 really laid the quarter panel on that 13. Bianchini laid it to Quan, but fortunate enough he escaped it and won. Somehow didn't get clipped there. Quan went way high up on the racetrack. Clampitt, Bianchini definitely gonna have a run coming to the front straight away. I'm gonna go ahead and try to suck back to 10. Ooh, it looks like 10. Sort of lifting a bit. I don't know, these people, again, fuel strategy is still in mind. Clampitt's on the go pedal though. If this thing goes green all the way, well, we're in for a show. Gabe Allen, by the way, he's all the way back in 10th. Klein gonna go to the bottom of him. So Klein gonna reel himself up to 10th. And all up front, Clampitt pulling away. Ooh, Connor Brandy just got in the wall. I don't know if it got tight. Oh, and around he goes.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
And that throws fuel strategy out the window. Well, that sucks. There was contact with Heater and Connor couldn't keep it off the wall. Into the wall he went. I'll keep it down low, and man, I've done that myself. I tried to turn it up on the racetrack. Man, Connor had a pretty much undamaged car until now. Heater, I want to say that was, I think Connor didn't really hit as much, but I wouldn't say that would be put on Heater there, because Heater was in racing line for the low groove. Take a look at it again in 1 and 2. Made himself to the low side. Yeah, it looks like Connor just came down. Connor went up the racetrack, into the wall he went. Cedar was definitely there. And Connor, he's one of the only people who don't run forced feedback I know of. Connor's day just went from bad to worse. And again, Clampitt sending in enough in the grass. After that caution, Jesus! Always spun it too. I'm sort of memifying as everybody on pit road now. pit stop's going to be displayed on the bottom left. Gabe Allen yet again staying out. Sector 10. Bianchini pit 2 laps ago. Oh, it's fortunate to him. He's gonna run himself up there. He was one of the people who stayed out, so he probably had to pit because of fuel. We're going to go side by side yet again. We're going to give you a bit of race summary of what happened. We'll be right back after these breaks. Back to the UTC 100 here at Michigan International Speedway for Brooklyn, Michigan, in the United States of America. If you don't know where America is, well, you live under a rock. Well, no, you live under bedrock. You don't know what America is. Shenanigans, whatever. Gabe yet again starting up front. 22. What's it called? 22 lap bolt tires. He's been staying out ever since, so it'll be interesting on what he's gonna pull here on the restart. Clampitt yet again starting all the way back there. So Gabe beating another handful of laps under caution as we're gonna go double file for this one. Top 5 gonna be displayed on your bottom left. Gabe Allen up first. Dylan Simone is just peeking out ahead. Don't worry about that. Ryan Kwan looks like he's going to be third. Eric Heater and Keplinger is finally the leaderboard. Goes ahead and corrects himself. And Gabe's on old tires, so hopefully he doesn't spin it. If he does, well, we're going to have some problems. We're definitely going to have some problems. Andrews is still on pit road. If Andrews could get back on track, he'd get into position from Bonsner, and if he runs like another 10 laps, in which he can, he'll go ahead and put himself up on Jack Haley. Matthew Klein also on pit road as well. Gabe Allen stayed out ever since. Hopefully his fuel won't be an issue for him. I'm probably going to be yelling here in just about a moment, because I feel an impending wreck coming. Here we go. iSCAR going to make its way on left on the pit road. Top 5, I already displayed that. Gabe Allen yet again going to lead the field to green. Gabe Allen hits the go button. Look at all these people spin their tires.
Green flag, green flag.
Look at Heater making it 3 wide up in the high banks. And Gabe did not get going. Looks like Gabe's. There's like Gabe Goes to the low side. Takes out everybody's way. To the low side. Dylan Simones wants it back. What? Peter has a run on the outside. He really shoved it up there. Simones tried the bottom there, but a bit too low. Can't really bottle up a run. Meanwhile, for fifth, look at them side by side with Tolsma as they door. Tolsma and Logan Clampitt going at it into number one. Hunter gets a really late arc in as Gabe stopped on the racetrack now. I think he's definitely out of fuel. Not really surprised he's out of fuel now. Still up front, these two are on each other's tails. We'll see what this is going to pull at. Fight for third goes on. Ryan Kwan up in the high banks and Clampitt with a sort of torn up race car after flying it into the grass. It's currently sitting fine in third. Kwan wants the crossover, can't make it. Clampitt just got a huge run off the corner. All up front. Heater's the only person who has an undamaged car, it looks like. Well, except that door earlier. Nope. Probably a net code. No. I think he doored somebody up the racetrack. I forgot who it was. I think it was Connor. Still roaming around up front. Peter has now pulled a marginal gap on Dylan Simones. Simones running that well recommended line as they're trying to slowly make their way back up front. Man, you know, it's surprising to me, Peter is running faster lap times than Logan Clampitt right now. So Peter's on the get-go, but I don't think Clampitt is up to his best after damaging his own truck. He's slowly gaining it. Dylan Simones really needs to stay in the draft to have a chance at heater. Top three pull away. Fourth, fifth, sixth right there. Seventh is Connor Brandon. See, eighth right there, Kepler. Bianchini is sort of flying it in ninth. I mean, if they don't get disqualified, I don't give a crap. You see the top 10 right there. That's 10th of Matthew Klein. Clampitt's slowly gaining on both these people. Simones just looks like he doesn't have the truck or the drive to pull himself up into position as he really went low, as looks like Bianchini is slow on the apron.
Alright, man, caution is out.
We have a
Caution is out.
And of course, oh dang, Bianchini looks like he just ran out of fuel up on track. See Kepler. Ten's probably going to get a penalty for stopping on track, by the way. Fourth cause of caution. So here, now up front, pit road's going to be open this time by. This is gonna play out for everybody. As here we go. Heater's gonna stay out. Ooh, interesting. Now, that's a bad call for me. I would not stay out if I were Heater. Looks like Tolsma also gonna stay out as well. Now, if I was further back in the field, yeah, I would have stayed out. A couple people getting a wave around. Keplinger gonna stay out track. He's gonna roll himself up to third. Andrew Klein also gonna stay on track. Oh boy, we're setting up ourselves for an interesting finish. Because if this race does end under caution, well, guess who's getting easy top fives? That 25, 60, and 1. So Clampitt gonna be first out of pit road. Clampitt gonna start 5th. Vaughn gonna be 6th. Simone's falls back all the way to 7th. Let's pull up pit stops and see what time pit stop he had that time. Simone's is in the 14, so yeah, he had a 17-second pit stall. That is definitely not a good pit for him. So Simone falls back a lot of positions because of that. So Heater's looking for his first win of iSCAR. He does have a cushion. Decent 3-car cushion. The cushion would be 25 Tolsma, Eric Keplinger, Matthew Klein. All those 3 have damage. So Clampitt also has damage, so we'll see of how this is going to play out. But oh, I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of Discord issues. But lagging issues right now. But these people, Clampitt has a damaged truck after running it off through the grass. See all the damage right there. Probably ruined the underside of the truck for ramping it out. Person I'm looking at is Ryan Kwan. Let's see what kind of thing he pulls on the restart. So if Heater gets a bad restart, that's probably going to end it. We're going to get 1 to go the next time by because I think it's 5 laps per caution. Had a lot of cautions, unfortunate, for this race as Mullen flies up on the high side. Even though he's 37 laps down. Yeah, 5 cautions, 17 under. We had 10 lead changes though, so a lot of lead changes. A lot of people getting a taste of what it's like to be in Clampitt's position. So if we do get a caution, that'll most likely sum up the race. Because again, my OBS is sort of shooting itself right now. Apologies about that. My encoder's going nuts right now. So yep, we do get a 1 to go this time by. So Tolsma's looking for his 3rd straight 2nd place finish. But again, my encoder's going insane. Apologies about that. My encoder is going hippity hoppity. We'll see what happens on the restart. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Eric Heater up top. Order's sort of changing right now. It's because everybody is double file. We'll see. So if we do get a caution, this race is most likely ending as a 60. drops out. Nope, he's made his way back up front. Alright, here we go for the restart. Green.
Green flag, green flag.
Tolsma makes his way up to second. Look at them, 4 wide trying to get around each other. Clampitt now to the low side of Tolsma. Connor Brandon also being drafted into the mix. Look at Connor. Oh, there's contact! Connor up the racetrack, hard into the wall. Caution's out. That'll end it. Eric Heater's gonna be your winner. Oh my goodness. Connor's top 5 swiped away from him. And my goodness, that was a hard hit up into the outside wall. I had to take a replay. What happened? Yeah, Tolsma definitely just went down the racetrack. I don't know what he was doing. Tolsma made the corner wide. I don't know if he tried to get back in line or so what. Hard in the wall he went. Takes out the 13 as well. Nope, 13 kept it straight. I really don't know what was going through Tolsma's mind right there. Tolsma just came down right into Connor Brandon's lane. I don't know. I'll have to ask Tolsma about that. But up front, oh. Surprise, surprise. Guess who's gonna be your winner? That number 28. Because this race is most likely gonna enter to caution, unless we get unless we have 2 to go right now. Clampitt gonna DC. He's gonna fall back into 7th, so that's gonna put Tolsma up to 2nd. Simone's in the 3rd. Again, my OBS is going insane. I'm actually pull up settings, OBS settings right now. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. There we go. Now hopefully it runs smooth. There's a decent buffer to put up to the bit rate. I lowered down the bit rate so it won't shoot me in the head. Clampitt's gonna go ahead and drive himself on a pit road. Heater leads 15 laps. Out of the 50. Started 5th. Gonna run up first. Postman's gonna finish all the way 2nd. Started 10th. Yet again, Chase Elliott Jr. I don't know how many second places he's gotten. Dylan Simone's he's gonna run out 3rd in his rookie debut. Started 4th, gonna end up 3rd. Final lap is now underway. I'll go ahead and scroll through the field, actually. Everybody's sort of fanning out, but I'd say that was a very interesting race. It was very iSCAR-like, I'd put it. So here we go, across the start-finish line, under caution, unfortunately. If only the second to last caution came up a couple laps earlier. So across the line we go. Peter's gonna pick up the win. We're gonna go ahead and bottle it out. So six trucks survived. Race. Congratulations to Eric Heater and at number 28, as people now start reckoning out. Clampitt, I don't know how many laps he led. He led 8. So I think Heater led the most laps out of everybody. So we'll get another extra bonus point for that. Definitely nobody survived without the 0x. Unless like you were on an apron or something like that. Or so forth. So you're just gonna burn it down on the front straightaway. Right in front of the grandstands. So we're gonna get the look at what Heater has in mind. Here he goes, burns it down on the front stretch. And congratulations to Eric Heater and that 28 Toyota Tundra Chevrolet Silverado F-150, whatever you want to call it. Because my trading paints is probably not loading up, because that's definitely a default scheme. But he definitely has Exalta pasted all over the car, so congratulations to that Exalta Toyota Tundra number 28. Picking it up tonight. And he started 5th, gonna end up 1st. Leads the most laps out of everybody, so that's gonna... I don't know how many bonus points is that. I think it's 3. We're gonna go ahead and interview everybody here in just a moment. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll go side by side. Won't miss a thing. We'll be right back.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Alright, and we're back with the interviews, as we're going to interview only our first place finisher, because I have to live stream Lowe's here in just right a moment. Eric Heater. And Eric, you started 5th, and you ended up 1st, man. What's it like? What's going through your head right now?
You got the wrong one.
I did? Oh, of course, yeah, that's Dylan. Well, I'll go ahead and interview you anyway, Dylan.
Alright.
You started 4th, it looks like, and you're gonna end up 3rd.
Yep.
Talk about that final run, man.
Honestly, before that ended, I kind of just killed myself. I got a speeding going down pit road, which threw me up to the end. Tried to drive it back, did everything I could, and got 4th, and Clampitt threw it down pit road, which gave me 3rd, so I made what I could out of it.
Alright, 10-4, man. Talk about that final restart as well. What was going through your mind?
It was just get to the front as fast as you can, because there's going to be a wreck. And sure enough, going through 3 and 4 right in front of me, George and I can't remember who the other one was, but they got into each other, and thought I got by George by the time the yellow came out, but I guess I didn't. So finished 3rd. I'll take that, especially for my first race. So.
Alright, man. Talk about the truck tonight. How was it handling?
Actually, it was fairly comfortable. It was a lot like I've been running it all week in C-Fixed, and then we had Clampitt just whenever I get to the front would be right on my bumper, so it was hard to try to keep the lead, and I just kept the car as straight as I could. I think I got loose probably once, and it wasn't a bad loose, but it sure enough, it was enough to slow me down a bit.
Alright, 10-4, man. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
Just want to thank everyone who showed up, watched the race, and hope they have a good night.
Alright, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
Thank you.
Dylan Spoons, number 14, started out 4th, finished up 3rd in position, and we're going to go ahead and interview in our race winner now. We're going to skip Tolsma because of time purposes. And we're going to drag in Eric Heater in at number 28 into the booth. Eric, you led 17 laps, you started 5th, and you're going to surround out this race up top. What's going through your head right now?
I don't really know. I'm just really surprised I did a C fixed race and I did terrible, so I thought I was just gonna finish in the back. And when I put up a decent qualifying lap, I was just surprised. I thought I would fall back instantly, and that early caution just, I don't know. In the last restart, I had 60 car trying to give me a push. I was in Discord with him. He was trying to help me. Didn't really work out.
All right, man. Talk about your truck tonight. How was it handling?
It was really just tight the entire time. That's really all. It was never loose. It was just tight the entire time.
All right,
Really
man.
couldn't roll through the corners.
All right. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
No, not really.
All right, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
Thank you.
That was Eric Keeter in number 28. Started 5th. Ended up 1st. And that's going to round ourselves out for tonight's race. Thank you all for watching. That's going to sum it up. We're going to go ahead and go live here in just a moment. Yet again, once we set up lows at Talladega. And that's going to be a very interesting race. So, until then, we'll be right back. And I can't wait to see you here in just a moment.